Who's it singing? Who's it singing on my front porch out in the rain? Someone call up the bell. I've been drinking again. Traded places, wine, fall, bottle of gin. Make it scratch and let the bed. Don't let her on in. Won't you let her on in? I've heard rumors about how it started. But there's nothing concrete out there really to convince me one way or another.
The name Pistol George Warren came about, I mean, you're gonna hear different legends. The one I remember, it was a very different name. The letters PGW were actually a different name. I don't want to say it on camera.
Vulgar.
The band name's origins are a vaulted secret. I cannot elaborate any further.
I don't know, they had this persona, it started out as a country band, and they had, I don't know, this persona of this Pistol George Warren character. It was like this, you know, this outlaw, hot, rugged man. I'm gonna assume he was hot.
Let's go with that.
It's mired in mystery.
Why do I stay in the north? I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard question. I'm hard-headed, I guess.
The north has its ups and downs. But I think I've already stated it, just the sense of community that we have, because it is a smaller town. Sudbury is a big town, but I don't know, I've never gotten that sense of community anywhere else.
I stay in the north because it's nice to, you know, have this urban feel in the city, and then 10 minutes later you're in the middle of the woods, and nature's a super important part of my life, so it's just nice to be able to access it whenever you want. And yeah, our community here is amazing and super supportive. So
yeah, for me it's because that's where all my friends are, all the music is. I mean, maybe one day I may move to Toronto, but Toronto's only 4 hours, you know. I could come back here every weekend if I wanted to, then I probably would.
Lots of musicians think they need to go down to Toronto to be a musician. There's plenty of successful musicians here.
I'd also have to say is just to use the power of the internet, because it's so easy to share things now that if you play your cards right, you can get your music out to a lot of people pretty quickly and easily.
When you actually look at it, like, I'm so proud of being Northern, but when you look at it on a map, you see how much more of Ontario there is beyond us, further north, in these places without roads, these places, you know, who sometimes really struggle to just eke out a living because of the way supplies run, the way, you know, the government funds certain programs there. It's really like, wow, I could even have it more Northern, and I would be even more prouder if I eked out a living in the middle of James Bay or something like that. So sometimes I realize, like, to the rest of Canada we're north, but to us we're just the starting of the vast wilderness that leads up to the Arctic. So. We're like that wall in Game of Thrones. We're like the furthest up north people know about, and then there's this wall of Highway 17, and then further north is like, well, I don't know what's up there.